I can't sit down at the chair when she's under the bed or under the desk. We're negotiating spaces.
I tried to fight alone. 'Cause sometimes we just don't know that we can do anything together if we just try. And as long as we have our backs.
I know, I think we're a little bit crooked today.
Yesterday evening, I had the thought that someday I'm going to look back on all this and think it was magical. But the next thought, I don't want that. I want some version of this forever. I don't want to get to a point where the highlight of my life is what was and not what is. I don't want to spend my time talking about my past as a way to fill up my present and my future.
Our thoughts combine. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces.
Today I really am excited about the voiceover portion. If you notice, there's two narratives going, and I like what I am saying about the word adventure, what must become, because I don't think there's any better way to explain what to me an adventure is about and what this journey is about. And I like that.
I've come to understand the word that best defines who I am is explorer. But the origin of what I'm trying to become, that really comes from the root word of adventure, journey, sojourn. Adventure comes from the root adventura, meaning what must happen. The word journey means a day's time, and sojourn, that really means to just rest or stay temporarily, which is what all of this is about. Who I am every day, meaning every 24 hours, determines what must happen, and that all of this, it's just temporary.
Slouching. Good time for 3 breaths. So deep breath. Back into the moldy environment here.
Adventure to me isn't a trip to a place with a risk to face and then, drumroll, defined by the gear we take and the clothes we wear. Adventure is the willingness to explore what is most dangerous. And in today's world, that's often found in our mind, our heart, and our spirit. The adrenaline rush of a short-lived adventure, it feels awesome. I happen to know that personally, but it is unsustainable, and it becomes an addiction of its own to be chased.
We can do anything together.
I've shared that vlogging itself has been really important to show me where I might have some issues I need to look at.
This feeling, this finding of deeper truths of mind, heart, and spirit, they last forever. And they are so much more fulfilling as a life than any rush I ever had from the chemicals in my brain and my body. And the best part, I can't die from them, and they only make me happier and healthier. And the icing on the cake is, another drum roll, even if my body can't keep up, it doesn't have to.
We will win. This time we'll have to join forces.
I also am faced with a tremendous amount of limitations, which is a really good metaphor for if you are on an adventure, if you are making a journey, or you're just trying to navigate your life, how to not resist the limitations, but to use them as a way to make your journey specific to you. Gave you just a brief overview of all the limitations I'm working with the most obvious being the nose, which is going to be forever. The wind, the boring factor, how everything is exactly the same. It's the same every single day. All the other stuff in terms of not having a budget, not having a team, trying to do this on a deadline. This is just 24 hours from start to finish. And also too old. I don't fit the right demographic. I'm not super skinny. I don't want to put makeup on. I wear the same clothes every day.
This adventure I'm on has taken so many turns, and right now I can feel a new version's coming. It's the chase of wild, but I'm learning that has to do more with my heart than the land that's around me. Unconditional love, that may not sound dangerous or filled with risk, but it's a rush like no other, and it lasts longer with no real side effects, except, of course, joy and contentment. This adventure, it's still about basics like survival, discipline, vigilance, and focus. It is rattlesnake season. But pulling all of this together in my mind, my heart, my body, and my spirit, that's the real test. That's the hardest skill to master, and that is why.
But it's the real stuff. It's how I feel. It's how happy I am, how much fulfillment and contentment there are. Not that there aren't bad days, but that's what I most want to share with you. And all the physical trappings, this lifestyle that I'm leading, it is not for everybody.
All of this for me is a sojourn on Survival Road, an adventure vlog.
And someday, hopefully, we'll be able to do a close-up shot again. Until the next time, I'll see you then.